moderator.
You're the moderator.
Atau mau apa? Ngam apa sih?
She may.
I don't know how much time. Yeah. Okay. Welcome to Persatuan PFM CCAM. Maybe semua boleh masuk ke tengah, better, kalau boleh. He job. Dah, the second row boleh. Oh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera kepada semua. Very good afternoon to all. Terima kasih kerana menghadiri press conference kita pada hari mulia ini. Bersama saya, without the need to introduce, is Datuk Hans Isaac, penerusi FINAS. Bersama-sama dengan kita juga Encik Onor Shah, ahli Perbadanan FINAS, dan saya Effendi selaku Timbalan Pengerusi FINAS. Ya. Saya juga ingin mengucapkan selamat datang, welcome, thank you for coming kepada persatuan-persatuan yang ada. Saya nampak dari sini, nampak PFM kat belakang sana, ada CCAM, ada persatuan yang saya miss tak? Itu saja. Dan PFM CCAM only. Datuk Yusuf Aslam juga ada kat belakang situ. Okay, terima kasih kepada yang hadir. Kepada media, thank you so much for making time. Ramai hari ni ya. Okay, so I'm going to moderate the session. Okay, let's take time. Shimmy, how long?
Puan sila.
How long do we have?
Masuk lagi Puan Zubaidah. Puan Zubaidah.
Oh, bersama-sama kita juga pada hari ini adalah Puan Subaidah Muhammad Tok. Puan Subaidah adalah TKP, Timbalan Ketua Pengarah di FINAS sekarang ini, dan beliau akan dipertanggungjawab untuk menguruskan, to ensure that semua pengurusan FINAS berjalan dengan lancar in light of the recent announcement. Okay, we have about 20 minutes. Okay, saya nak time sekarang ini. Got 20 minutes. I open the floor untuk soalan-soalan.
Okay, can I just say something?
Sure.
Yeah. Selamat tengah hari tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Pertama sekali, inisiatif hari ini untuk press conference adalah bagi kami, seperti anda tahu tadi pagi, adalah di mana kami membuat town hall, perbincang bersama antara industri kreatif Malaysia bersama FINAS dan panel advisory untuk my screen dan juga town hall untuk dana DKD kita ya. Hari ini inisiatif kita pada sesi pagi tadi berlangsung selama lebih 4 jam adalah supaya kami di FINAS, management FINAS dan ahli perbadanan faham inisiatif industri dan isu-isu industri terhadap dana kami selama beberapa tahun yang ada di FINAS, dan kami juga nak cuba memperbaiki sistem dana kita dan ketulusan proses dana kita, dan juga improvement daripada my screen mana dulu dipanggilkan wajib tayang. So inisiatif hari ini sebenarnya tadi pagi ramai daripada industri datang, kami pun seronok berjumpa kawan-kawan untuk kami tahu dan faham. So bila kami di dalam ahli perbadanan di dalam board meeting, kita faham apa dalam minda industri dan apa juga isu-isu mereka. So kami boleh membantu. So that is initiative. Kami dah buat sekarang 3 town hall sejak 5 bulan apa? 5 bulan? 5-6 bulan, 3 town hall. Dan setiap bulan ke 2 bulan kami akan continue untuk buat town hall di mana management FINAS, ahli perbadanan dan industri akan bersama. So that was initiative. Harap-harap ada soalan bagi town hall kami juga, kami akan menjawab, dan apa-apa soalan lain yang berkenaan industri. Terima kasih. Silakan. Questions by anyone?
Datuk,
Yes.
kalau ada application, boleh tak jelaskan mengenai yang insentif yang diberikan kepada 8 produksi?
ITFC.
Ya.
Kita tahu ITFC. Saya pass kepada Cik untuk ITFC. Apa? Untuk ITFC. ITFC.
Ya, hari ini kita telah sampaikan kepada 8 syarikat yang telah berjaya lah untuk mendapat duty hiburan ya, dana untuk duty hiburan.
Saya nak sambung sikit pasal ITFC. Sebanyak 1.6 juta yang telah dikeluarkan hari ini kepada 8 hingga 9 syarikat hari ini. Dan juga ITFC ni sebenarnya diwujudkan selepas daripada ahli perbanan kita tahu selepas duty hiburan 20% tiada dalam industri lagi. So ITFC itu mengambil tempat duty hiburan 20%. Tapi kami pun faham di mana dalam boardroom kami selalu tahu di industri mereka hendaki balik 25% duty hiburan tu. Dan inisiatif FINAS 2-3 bulan ni adalah kami pergi berjumpa dengan Chief Minister dan MB-MB seluruh Malaysia. Kami dah berjumpa dengan Melaka dan baru beberapa hari lepas hari Isnin kami berjumpa dengan CM Penang untuk mendapatkan balik, harap-harap mendapatkan balik duty hiburan 25% tu. Bulan depan saya tahu susah sikit sebab ujung tahun banyak bercuti semua. Bulan 1 kami akan mula berbincangan dengan wilayah persekutuan Kuala Lumpur dan juga Selangor dan juga Johor untuk kami cuba mendapatkan 5 state, the first 5 states yang kita nak cuba. Dan harap-harap kalau kami dapat laksanakan inisiatif itu, then obviously ITFC mungkin akan di-adjust balik. Tapi yang kita dimaklum, industri inginkan duty hiburan 25% daripada ITFC sebenarnya. So this is our initiative daripada apa yang kami faham daripada industry players kami.
Datuk, ini berdasarkan apa pemberian?
Sorry?
Pencapaian 8 produksi ini.
Nak explain apa?
Berdasarkan dari kutipan
Ini.
kutipan tayangan di Pawagam. Kita ada formula kita untuk yang mengira berapa jumlah yang mereka akan dapat. Based pada kutipan
Sales.
di Pawagam di Malaysia sahaja.
Antara yang tertinggi.
Ya.
Okay, soalan lain.
Datuk, can you respond to allegations? Which you mentioned that you're going to answer to me.
Yeah, if you ask me, I'll answer it. I mean, I have to be very honest. Before I answer everything, I'd just like to say that in FINAS today, we are very open with our information. We do not hide anything. As our DKD, so on, and grants are given, we paparkan and we announce it in the websites, you see. We have never hold back any information in FINAS in terms of industry or financial status of where we are. So we will answer as much as we can and as honest as we can.
What's been raised yesterday, pressure for you to step down,
Yeah.
and where are these allegations coming from?
Well, the allegations obviously come from a few individuals, yeah. And on a personal note, I would say I respect the individuals. As I also can sense, I've been in the industry 27 years, and the individuals are not the voice of the people. They are just a representative, but it is not about their 500 members in the association. So it comes from individuals, basically. Half of them are texting me now, telling me that actually I didn't know it was about the situation, and I was put in the situation. Datuk Kamil just texted me and said, I didn't know it was about the situation when I went to. Mat London just said, I pun tak tahu. So what you get is something else than what is being portrayed. So I'm getting texts directly on my phone right now, so I'm just leaving it as that. And long story, I respect it. I respect their opinions and so on, but we have a lot of work in FINAS to do. We have many of our halal-tujus that we need to fix. Our focus was, let me just share with you, we have done a lot. The minister has done a lot in many years of ministers being with us. YB Gobin has given us an increment in RTM. That has never ever happened in 33 years, ladies and gentlemen. It's historic for us. We were jumping for joy in FINAS. We were in a meeting and we were literally jumping. We stopped the meeting for 5 minutes because we were so happy, you know. And this is something that is a positive initiative for the industry. That is first thing. Secondly, the Australian Malaysia Co-Pro, that was started 8 years ago. We didn't get anywhere with it. YB Gobin and the team, we did it in 3 months. It's done. It is it's our first Co-Pro. Every country in the world has Co-Pros, or treaties as they call it. But We didn't have any. A small country like Singapore has 4 treaties with Canada, Australia, so on, and China. We didn't have one. So we'd managed to do that. I mean, YB Gobin and the KKMM team and the ministry announced efforts like this. These are wonderful efforts that we have never seen. So we are focused on the work. We are focused on the results. Everybody can have their opinions. And as I said, I have had allegations all my life. When I was an actor, you're a bad actor, you're a good actor. To me, I just go do what I have to do with the team. We have a structure in FINAS, and we obey by the structure of the Act. We maintain the Act, and that is important for us right now. If the Act changes, when we start working on it in January, which we are going to be working on it for 3 days, end of the month of January, we have a retreat with 30 industry players and FINAS, the management, and the board of directors and so on. We will then adjust it as accordingly. But we will not dwell into that right now, because we have a lot of work, my dear. We have a lot of work to do. And we're very excited right now and want to focus on the positive announcements that have been made in the country. These are things that have not happened in my 27 years of being in this industry. I think all of us, my screen changed, the upgrade to my screen. The Dana DKD, we're opening up in different manners. How we spend the money. It's all open concept right now. And this is something that we're very proud of, yeah. So we're focusing on the work.
Datuk, sejauh mana adakah Datuk akan tunduk dengan desakan mereka untuk meletakkan jawatan dan penjara untuk mengenai segala tuduhan yang diberikan, iaitu ada berlaku penyelewengan, terorisme dan
boleh jawab.
mempengaruhi menteri dan juga overrule.
Okay, one question at a time. I think there's 5 questions there. Just one at a time, please. Which one first?
Tunduk dengan desakan.
Tunduk tidak. My appointment is by the minister. The only person I think right now that can fire me is the minister, and if he does so, I will respect it. And I will walk away with thinking we've done quite a bit already. You know what I mean? So it's not an issue for me. I will focus on the job. I will focus with the team, the board directors, the management and the industry untuk saya laksanakan tugas sebagai pengurusi. Yeah? Kita akan ikut dalam segi Akta 244 Clause 10 bahagian C, which defines what the tanggungjawab of the chairman dengan ahli perbadanan dengan CEO. Yeah? I have a copy of the Akta, and if anybody needs it, you can study it later. Yeah?
Saya rasa
Okay.
Thanks. Saya rasa untuk bagi pihak ahli perbadanan, saya ingin memberi komen, ya. At the end of the day, kita mengamalkan integriti, kita mengamalkan semua prinsip-prinsip ketulusan, di mana semua decisions, perbincangan yang kita adakan dari on the board level, kita adakan dengan semua prinsip-prinsip tersebut. Jika memang, at the end of the day, we keep ourselves in check and balance, we believe in those principles. Jika ada kebenaran dalam tuduhan-tuduhan tersebut, ialah orang-orang yang melemparkan tuduhan-tuduhan tersebut go through proper channels, and the board as an independent board will investigate mengikut prosedur-prosedur kerajaan yang tertentu. Right now it is just statements to the media. Terima kasih. Soalan lain?
Datuk, bila ada orang yang mengatakan kadang-kadang apa yang Datuk buat ni macam melangkaui keputusan CEO sebelum ni, apa komen Datuk?
Sebenarnya saya hanya jalankan tugas mengikuti akta di mana ahli perbadanan di dalam boardroom. I can only execute my duties through the board, not as an individual, as a chairman. Everything has to be dilaksanakan dalam boardroom. Tanggungjawab yang saya ada di FINAS sampai hari ini adalah 2 benda je yang saya mengaku daripada Day One, KWSP dan SOXO. Sebab CEO masa tu dia cakap saya tak faham benda ni, so boleh you laksanakan, tapi saya perlu mengambil daripada board untuk mereka beri kebenaran bagi saya untuk laksanakan. Kedua adalah FFM, Festival for Malaysia. CEO cakap saya tak faham event-event ni, boleh tak you buat? So saya mengambil tugas tu dan board, tapi di dalam boardroom telah diminit untuk saya melaksanakan menjadi pengurusi FFM. Hanya itu 2 je yang saya, di mana Encik On menjadi pengurusi bagi My Screen dan wajib tayang, di mana Encik Rashid dan juga Datuk Faizal dari Exim Bank, Chairman, menjadi pengurusi untuk AJK bagi finance, untuk kewangan. So setiap board ada peranan mereka. Itu perbezaan. Mungkin dulu board diorang nama pun kita tak tahu apa. Dalam industri saya tak tahu siapa board dulu pun. Tetapi sekarang di sini kita mengambil inisiatif untuk menggalakkan positivity for us to do the job, make sure that everything is tulus. Yeah.
I need your mic.
Yeah, the mic is not very.
Tolong.
Okay, Datuk, apa?
Okay, kejap. Before
Biar,
that, I think at the end of the day, there are a lot of things happening yang dikeluarkan dekat media. Tapi I want to bring the focus back to what happened today, the topic of discussion, because at the end of the day, kita fokus dalam kerja kita untuk membangunkan industri perfilman tanah air. Dan pada hari ini, kita telah mendengar, berbincang, berdebat mengenai dua perkara yang amat penting. Nombor satu, dana, struktur dana untuk membantu ahli-ahli industri untuk meningkatkan lagi kualiti konten mereka, dan juga untuk my screen. It's very important because saya rasa Tuan On di sini telah memberikan presentasi yang amat baik di mana penambahbaikan dari segi my screen. Yeah. So let's stick to that if possible. Yeah. Questions?
There are allegations of you bringing your cronies. Is that true?
I think at the end of the day, let's stick to the conversation on pembangunan industry. Like I said, when we talk about all these allegations, let them prove it. Let them prove it. I think it is not for the board to comment. It is not for Datuk to comment. But at the end of the day, we are here to ensure that the industry is alive and kicking.
With
all
integrity.
With integrity.
With integrity.
With all of the initiatives that FINAS would like to roll out, especially in 2020.
Datuk, sekiranya mereka gagal menunjukkan bukti dan tuduhan itu rasanya menjatuhkan reputasi Datuk, adakah Datuk akan mengambil tindakan undang-undang kepada mereka?
Mungkin.
Yeah. As you know, as a personal note, saya ni orang berintegriti. Saya tak pernah saya tak erti benda-benda yang lain daripada my integrity. It's important. I have always run my life. I've been brought up in a very disciplined way, a naval officer way. I've always been honest with what I say. So daripada apa yang allegation ada tu, kalau benda tu menjejaskan nama saya on an individual note, I will take legal action on them. At the end of the day, they have a right to say what they want to say. And this is the new Malaysia. You think, okay, everybody can say what they want to say. But the reality is, I am check and balance here. FINAS has a check and balance. Itu yang kita
Soalan lain?
Okay, Datuk, ada dua soalan. Satu, adakah Datuk rasa ini adalah personal interest yang menyebabkan dia orang mengeluarkan benda-benda
personal interest bagi siapa?
bagi mungkin contoh apabila 6
pihak yang
persatuan
mendakwa tu lah.
yang mendakwa tu
Ada
kan,
agenda dia
adakah agenda dia orang adalah ada personal interest kepada Datuk ke?
Tak apalah.
kepada menteri?
Dalam hidup ni, ya, saya faham. Memang kalau nak personal attack, let it be. It's okay. I stand by my foundation, by the board, by the act, by the regulations of the structure of the agency. Kita follow apa yang ada di dalam FINAS dan apa dalam di bawah KKMM. Kita bertanggungjawab kita juga kepada KKMM, ya, dan juga menteri. Itu sebab kita ada di sini, ya.
Saya rasa at the end of the day, jawapan dia akan sama je. Kan? And allegations tu akan sama je. So we cannot stop people from giving allegations, or because, you know, in Malaysia we practice freedom of speech, right? So they can talk till the cows come home, let them talk. But in FINAS, we're focused on the development efforts that we want to carry on. Any questions?
Ada juga kita tanya pasal dia bercerita pasal town hall masa PC itu hari.
Town hall yang mana? Kita ada dua sebelum ni.
PC,
Town hall ataupun KWC Town hall?
dua town hall.
Okay.
So press ada tanya pada pihak yang komplain buat PC tu. So dia menjawab pihak FINAS tidak memberi apa-apa action pasal town hall.
Action maksud apa?
Memberi action.
Tak ada.
Okay,
Maksudnya
so-
apa
okay, alright.
keputusan town hall tu
So-
dia tidak dimaklumkan.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, untuk dua town hall yang kita, okay, ada 3 siri town hall. Pertama untuk Hala 7, okay. Nombor 2 adalah untuk KWSP dan SOKSO. Dan nombor 3 pada hari ini berkaitan dengan dana dan juga my screen ataupun nama yang lama, which nama the current name wajib tayang, okay. So benda-benda ni we need time to change, right? Because dia melibatkan benda-benda ataupun authority yang lain, bukan sahaja FINAS, Perbadanan FINAS, tetapi kementerian dan juga untuk KWSP dengan SOKSO, agensi lain. So it takes time for us to see the results. So we're hopeful that next year dengan kita punya the consultations that we have dan approvals yang kita dapat nampak pergerakan ataupun outcome daripada sesi town hall yang diadakan pada tahun ini.
Datuk, you rasa tak apa yang berlaku ini ada kaitan dengan pihak-pihak yang tidak berpuas hati dengan apa yang berlaku terhadap kemudian ataupun contohnya macam tangan invisible yang cuba untuk mengacau apa?
I think let's make it clear.
Bagi Datuk
No, I think let's make it clear. I think let's focus on the development efforts that FINAS would like to
Tapi
do in
masalahnya
the
benda
future.
ini menyebabkan apa benda yang FINAS tak buat, dia akan menjadi kucak-kacir sebab tak ada putus sampai sekarang.
Go for it.
Can you repeat the question please, Kemudian?
Okey, adakah apa yang berlaku ini ada kaitan dengan pihak-pihak tertentu yang tak puas hati terhadap kemelut yang berlaku seperti isu mengenai CEO?
Saya tak ada masalah CEO sebab hari Isnin pagi saya berbincang dengan dia. Sebab sepatutnya dia pergi jumpa Chief Minister hari Isnin, tetapi dia tak boleh, dia ambil cuti. So dia telefon saya cakap boleh tak you ambil tempat saya sebab meeting tu susah nak dapat. So saya pun pergi Ahad malam dengan staff FINAS, kami pergi untuk jumpa. Tapi saya text dia cakap point, give me your points. Dia share point dia. Seperti katakan, dia memintakan untuk pendekkan kontrak. Kita di FINAS menerima ahli perbadanan, terima on the same day kita cakap okay boleh, mengikut proses dan tata cara agensi. So sekarang dia cuti, ini adalah request daripada dia. Dia masih CEO FINAS ya. Kita kena ingat, dia masih CEO FINAS. Ilham is still the CEO dan kita masih berkomunikasi. There's no issue for us. Yang komen semua benda adalah persatuan-persatuan. Tetapi mana persatuan dapat informasi ni? That's my question. Where are you getting your facts from? I don't know. So they can say what they like. It's okay. As I said, kita menghormati.
Tapi saya ada tanya 2 hari lepas, waktu persatuan kata macam it's very hard to actually communicate dengan you.
Siapa? Who?
ZID. Dia cakap sebab bila tanya takkan tak ada bincang langsung kan between persatuan and you guys, sebab dia kata it's so hard to actually sit in a room and talk about everything because you might be too busy and stuff. So
okay. With ZID, I do not have the executive power to be talking to all the association. Itu adalah tanggungjawab CEO, bukan saya. Yeah, I am kind of like I'm the chairman and I chair in the boardroom. Bila come to industri dan persatuan, harus pergi kepada CEO atau management daripada FINAS. It is not actually my responsibility to meet all the associations at that point. Unless I'm required to for a certain point, then the request will come in. Tapi so far request tidak ada di meja saya.
Ada lagi satu isu yang dia bangkitkan masa PC itu tadi Datuk, berkenaan dengan apabila pihak FINAS pergi overseas buat penolong negara, dia membawa lembaga ke sana, sedangkan
Singapura.
sepatutnya marketing yang pergi, tapi yang pergi tu orang teknikal. So
Technical tu. Sorry, itu dah salah, bukan orang technical. Saya boleh jawab ya. Singapura ni adalah it's a very last minute efforts by FINAS sebab kita ada 25 syarikat yang sertai ATF Singapura. So inisiatif kami adalah kami bagi kepada CCAM untuk handle inisiatif tu di bawah arahan daripada boardroom. So kertas tu cadang datang kepada boardroom, kami bentangkan dan kami approve. Tetapi sebabnya lama, proses agensi mungkin masyarakat atau individu tidak faham. Kalau staff FINAS nak travel, ada processing, a long process to get approvals to travel. So we cannot be defining to everybody all these little things that we have to do. Yeah, ada allegation mengatakan kami 100,000 ke?
Ya, 100,000.
Let me tell you the price.
Because,
It's less than 25,000.
Dia kata kos lebih makan jumlah 100,000.
100,000. Tidak. Salah. Itu straight away salah. We have to clarify. It was 25,000 and 2 of the board directors won on their own account. Dan saya nak share sebab ahli perbadanan ni saya nak share, mungkin orang tak tahu. Dia orang, kita orang naik Grab. We took Grab. We took economy class flight tickets. We stayed in a 4-star hotel. In our contracts, it says limousine, 5-star hotel, and business class. We are saving money for the industry. We are trying to help the industry. So duit tu boleh digunakan kepada isu-isu lain atau department-department lain dalam industri. We are trying to save money for the industry. But when
katanya tak ada report from the
Yes, betul. Memang tak ada report. Oleh kerana ATF was last week. Midcom kita pergi mengambil masa 3 minggu untuk mendapat report. It takes time to put the report together. So I hope the industry has to be patient. Itu sebab kita buat announcement. That's another wonderful announcement. Midcom, 90 juta, $90 million worth of income into the industry. That is wonderful news. Why don't we focus on these things? Why do we always find the negative? We are here trying to do our best we can. Connect Asia, 2 hari. That is a FINAS initiative dengan kerjasama CCAM. We did 30, Datuk Mike, 37? 30, what was the number? 37. Sales on Connect Asia was about 35 lah. I mean, anggaran 35 million. And we believe at ATF Singapore, we will increase that number. But we cannot give information out sebelum the report is done. Be patient. Yeah, the allegation come, kita baru balik daripada ATF. It takes time.
Do you think it's going to be a trouble in the future knowing the fact that macam sangat susah untuk patutnya yang bawa-bawa persatuan-persatuan yang lain ni patutnya kerjasama in order to be better.
Yeah, we should be working together. Tetapi dari segi board, apa-apa tidak datang kepada board dari segi associations. Associations pergi kepada CEO. So no papers come to the board because it is as a CEO level. So we do not have any authority to approve apa duit kepada association or support to the association. Kita cuma hala tuju. Education system, we explain the education system in our hala tuju. The CEO is to execute and deal with the association. Board tidak harus tahu, dia cuma maklum kepada board. Itu saja. I cannot give you the details because that is board punya prerogative in the boardroom. Yeah, we have all signed an agreement as the board not to. I mean, it stays in the boardroom. Yeah, that is the standard SOP. But that is the CEO to do. So if there's the industry matters, I think the CEO should be meeting the industry. You know, I mean, he's on holiday now, so we respect that. Yeah, hopefully when you can obviously jumpa Puan Zubaida, she will definitely help the associations. If there is peruntukan and fund and balance, the money is there untuk dikeluarkan kepada industri. We do not hold back any money. It's to be spent.
Okay, Datuk, apa tindakan seterusnya untuk persatuan-persatuan yang
Tindakan?
Semuka dengan
semuka
diorang.
ke atau macam mana? What you think about this?
Saya pun, diorang semua tahu telefon nombor saya. They know my number. Why don't they call me? I always tell them, I give out my numbers to everybody. Call me, ask me. We communicate, we talk. Tak ada orang datang. Kita ajak town hall hari ni pun, satu pun tak datang daripada semua tu. I wish they came. Jom kita jumpa. What was the issue? Let's talk about it. Let's be friends. We are different kettle of mindset right now. But if you call a press, I would not call this press conference or talk to you all because I don't believe in this. I believe in if we want to discuss, we talk internally between us. Kita boleh solve masalah yang ada atau persoalan yang ada. Persoalan tu selalu menjadi masalah untuk masa depan. So why don't we bukakan minda kita? You know, when an announcement is made by the ministry, let's celebrate together and look at the positive. But if you're going to go pick, combing everything, you're obviously going to find a problem somewhere.
Datuk.
Yeah.
Ya. Sorry, saya nak tambah sikit. Regarding persatuan, saya ingin bagi, sebenarnya kami di FINAS di board, kami sebenarnya tidak ada masalah dengan apa persatuan. Saya nak beritahu, sebagai contoh, saya di jawatan kuasa wajib tayang. Okay, saya bekerja secara langsung daripada awal tahun setiap waktu dengan Persatuan Penerbit Filem Malaysia, dengan Persatuan Pemenuhan Filem Malaysia. Kami bekerja daripada awal tahun sampai sekarang. Every day kami lawat panggung sama-sama, meeting sama. Every month we have a meeting to talk to industry. I don't think so kita ada problem dengan persatuan. Daripada persatuan sendiri. Cuba tanya. Tadi saya dah bentangkan my screen. Benda tu tidak akan boleh terhasil jika tidak ada kerjasama FINAS dengan persatuan. Tidak akan boleh terhasil. Jadi pada saya, dalam konteks ini, kena ada hubungan dua hal dan sebagainya di antara FINAS dengan persatuan. Saya jadikan wajib tayang sebagai asas. Itu asasnya. Ada dua persatuan yang bekerja dan komiti saya dan kami bekerja sangat rapat dan terima kasih mereka sangat menyokong. Sehingga benda ini akhirnya kebaikan kepada industri. Saya melihat dari segi itu.
So I think what On is trying to say is also this. Apart from those few noises out there, the synergy between FINAS and the Persatuans, they are here today. You can ask them. It's quite good. So we want this to continue for the betterment of the ecosystem.
Can I just go back to ATF also, ya? Niat kami untuk board, tadi saya lupa sebab banyak sangat kepala saya sekarang. Niat kami sebagai board director pergi adalah kerana staff tidak boleh pergi pada masa tu. So we decided, we had the first conversation dengan Singapore for the co-pro between Singapore and Malaysia. We started dialogue between Japan and Korea. Setiap hari pagi sampai malam kita ada lebih 10 meetings sampai kami tak boleh masuk, dah jam. Sebab we need help. I didn't have the help to go alone with the team. So the board directors 4 came along dengan kita untuk bincang. When you're talking about 2 countries trying to do work together, there must be a few heads to come and listen and dengar. So it is just not one man or one woman's opinion. Because why? We want to know that when we are talking, we know how to manage the situation for us to move forward. We work as a team. This is the FINAS. We are working as a team to get things done. We're not going to sit back and let it go. And then we get the complaints why the industry is not moving forward. I've been here 27 years, guys. This is the best I've seen. No disrespect to the rest, but we have moved in the last 7 months more than ever. FINAS sebelum ni move. But in 7 months that I've been here as chairman, it has an amazing board, amazing staff, and we have wonderful staff now working. A very young and vibrant staff. This is the direction we like to take. So we hope the industry menghormati kita punya. We will go with our town halls. We are going to be announcing town halls every 2 months. Next year, our cadangan is to bring back, when we went to ATF, what did we decide there? We decided that every month we're going to bring one country to Malaysia for them to come and communicate with all our producers to try to sell and do co-pros with them. First Japan will be Mexico, then will be Australia, then will be France, then will be whatever countries we decide. So then we will merge the countries. That is FINAS job. Fungsi FINAS is to unite, to put 2 parties together. This is what we do. We are not here to make money. We have no control over the money. No individual person in FINAS has control over money in FINAS. No way. I can guarantee you this.
Datuk.
Last question.
Okay, Datuk. Bila CEO ambil keputusan untuk cuti dan nama Datuk pula dikaitkan, dan bila ada pula mengatakan, ada cakap-cakap mengatakan Datuk dah berjumpa dengan berbincang dengan menteri, cuba mempengaruhi menteri untuk letak pengganti CEO. Kroni lah. Mungkin Datuk boleh komen sikit.
How do I answer this? I think YB Gobin is a very intelligent man. Please have some respect for him. He is a lawyer. He has clusters of advisors, of people that support him in any decision. I cannot change one man's decision or one leader's decision. It's impossible. Yeah? Sebelum YB menteri jadi menteri, saya pernah jumpa dia sekali dalam hidup saya di majlis perkahwinan. Lepas tu semua pasal FINAS. Bila saya jumpa dia, tak pernah saya jumpa sekali. Saya jumpa dengan board atau saya jumpa dengan Idham atau management. Tak pernah sekali pun jumpa satu-satu. Selalu ada orang di tepi saya. So I hope that have some respect for our minister. He is a very smart man and he's trying to do the best he can for our industry, and we are going to help him do it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Disebabkan spekulasi macam ni, betapa sayangnya apa yang FINAS bawa orang tak nampak.
Yes.
Mungkin ada pendekatan yang boleh diambil
Yes.
FINAS sendiri.
It's a wonderful question.
Jadi masa depan.
Wonderful question. Would you like to answer that? Direction kami sebenarnya is to start marketing ourselves and branding ourselves, to tell you apa yang kita laksanakan. It's time for us to tell you. That's why the town halls akan berlaku. We are going to spend money in town halls. We're going to spend money engaging in the industry. Benda ni baru dia akan feel. We want to support everyone, not just the association. Yeah, kita akan turun padang. You should see what we have for FFM. You are going to be amazed of what we're going to do in FFM when they launch it. The direction we're going to take.
And saya rasa, Sadari, just to address your question, kita pun lagi rancak mengeluarkan press statements kalau media perasan lagi rancak keluarkan press statements this year, and it's going to continue next year because we're relooking at our communications and marketing plan as well. So untuk industri dan media, tunggu lagi banyak kita akan keluarkan daripada FINAS dalam masa hadapan.
Datuk, with the leaving of Ahmad Ilham,
Yes.
will it hamper any of your plans?
The plans are not my plans. The plan is the industry's plan. It is not my plan, please, my dear. Yeah.
FINAS plans.
FINAS plans is the board's plans and the management's plan. It will not. FINAS does not run over one person. It runs over a body, an association, ahli perbadanan. Yeah. We have KKMM, we have the KSU on our board, we have MOF on our board. These are check and balances that we have put there. If you realize now, as I said, we announce all our danas in public to public knowledge. You see, more information will be given to the public to know that this is how we are going to move forward for 2020. We have a great schedule for 2020, guys. So if we're going to focus on issues like this and sit here and have press conference, how are we going to work? We want to work. We want to get the job done, and we want to go back industry, and everybody's going to be happy.
And I think, sorry, I think that was the last question already. But if
We have a board meeting after this, so.
So I think to address your issue as well, the transition will be smooth. I think the board members will ensure that the transition will be smooth, if at all. Management is here, right? They are the heartbeat of FINAS that's running the show at the end of the day. So we will ensure that plans will run as planned. Any transitions will be smooth. So in fact, even if none of us are here today or tomorrow, that FINAS can continue as is with the plans, with the announcements that we make. Thank you. Thank you all.
Datuk, if you have one last thing to say to all these individuals who's been against whatever that you've been doing right now, tapi hanya menyalak di social media, what do you have to say?
Come and see us. Come and meet us and talk to us. Engage in us. Using social media can be very damaging for us. Let us talk, everyone. I mean, I respect where they are and their positions and how they create their associations, but engage in us, and that's what we want. Pintu FINAS dibuka, and trust me, they all have my phone numbers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.